Hello YouTube and welcome to another car boot haul video. We got quite a bit of tat today, so let's go through it all as quickly as we can. So, as soon as we arrived, the Lego man from a few weeks back was there. He was the guy who said all minifigures are £1, but if you buy a bunch you can bundle them up, and I think we got 10 from like £8 for him last time. So I picked out another 10. Some of them are very odd looking, like this weird sort of Batman, and I guess, is that a Batman as well? I don't know. This fella who just looks very evil and cool. Anyway, oh, it's got two faces. Anyway, we asked him what he wanted for all 10 of those, and he said a tenner, but he threw in this little box, this little owl, and this little pumpkin head thing. So, not a very big discount there, but never mind. Bought two Pokemon cards, Espeon VMAX and Zacian, I don't know his name. Zacian V, they were both £2 each. They'll be good for deck building. This little bundle here, every item was 20p in this pile, and then I asked him how much he wanted for this McDonald's charger, and he said £2 for the lot. Apparently, this is an employee-only thing. You can only get this if you work there. So, McDonald's charger, this Operation Overlord coin, which is a bit strange, this little bag of marbles, this Hellfish key ring. I think this is Simpsons, isn't it? Is that what Bart's granddad has on him? Homer's dad? I don't know. This Deadpool silver-plated commemorative coin, which is number 183 of almost 50,000, which is still a lot, really, isn't it? This tiny little Knuckles modern version. This keyring tool thingy, and this Fossils of the World set. So yeah, all that little bunch for £2 wasn't so bad. Saw one of the friendly trader ladies. She had this in her £1 box, says Bandai, but I don't recognise it as a Power Ranger. She had this. This is an old school Power Ranger. This is from, I think, the second film when they were ninjas, something like that. His function doesn't work very well. Oh yeah, it's there. She also had this. This is Chap May, but it's a very nice Chap May dinosaur. It also has a function of some kind. Yeah. And then lastly, she had this. This one was a bit more expensive. We spent £3 on those. I think this one was £3 as well. This is a transformer, but it's not one I recognise. He becomes like a snowmobile or something. But yeah, I'm going to have to look this one up because this isn't one I'm very familiar with. Found this with a different trader. This was in her £1 dinosaur box. Oh, his thing's not working as well as it did at the boot sale. Oh, never mind. But yeah, he was £1. He's Lost World, Jurassic Park one. Found this little fella. He was 50p. He's a little Chap May kind of guy. Another Chap May guy. He should light up, but his batteries are obviously gone. He was 50p. Same person had this Hercules for 50p as well. Bought this tiny little Jurassic Park dinosaur. He was 20p. And bought this odd little dinosaur for 20p as well, who seems to have some sort of like body armor on him. He's definitely not Jurassic Park, but he's pretty cool. He's not a bad little dino. And bought this dino for 50p as well. Not sure if he's an old one, but I think he might be. Bought this Boomtown t-shirt for £5. It's a lot more money than I normally spend on clothing, but it has got a nice colour scheme, and although I'm not going to Boomtown this year, and probably not next year in all honesty, if it's still going by 2026, I'll probably be there in 2026. Bought this little red panda and this little elephant. They were both 50p each. They both are from Longleat, so I thought they're nice little things. If I go to Longleat, take them with me. Bought this potato rock looking nail brush thing, so I always need one of those. Picked this up. This nice Jurassic World T-Rex with some motion to him. Yeah, picked him up and picked this up too. I don't know what this is. It feels like there's something inside it. It feels very firm. I'm not sure if it's electrical or not. On the tag it says Magic Mixies, so don't know, but I do think it was like an adorable looking little thing with little wings and stuff. She wanted £2 for the pair, so thought that was fair. Bought 3 comic books from the fella where they are 3 for £5. Got 2 Spider-Man ones and another one that I'm going to give to my friend, so I'm not going to show that on camera. What I particularly liked about this is it has a lot of the old cover art and some really cool adverts for things like biker mice from Mars. And I think this one had one that was X-Men as well, and then like a double page spread poster. Oh, is that Ren and Stimpy? I didn't see that. Look at that! Wow. Yeah, so there was some cool stuff. Artwork and posters and covers and all sorts of stuff in there, and adverts. So yeah, got them. This was like one little job lot from one seller. This drew me to the table. This Revenge of the Mummy from Universal Studios Singapore. She wanted £2 for this mug. I asked her about this one as well. He's a bit heavy. This is like all dragony. They did have a chalice as well, but I wasn't so keen on the chalice. She wanted £2 for that one as well. She wanted 50p for these string lights. I think these are like stone, maybe, I don't know, but they're nice. And then this little bowl just to make up to £5, handmade from scope. I don't know, but it was nice. I can't remember who gave me this. Someone gave me this because I went to buy it. They said it's 50p, and I asked if I could test it, and it didn't work. And they said, oh, so because it doesn't work, just have it. So I went, oh, okay. So I'll probably stick it in a plant pot or something in the ground somewhere. I don't know. Looked at this, couldn't figure out what this was. Obviously, it's some sort of... Oh, it's actually written on there. Squinkies? I don't know what Squinkies is. But if you turn it, the things don't come out. But it is like a what are they called? I don't know. You know what I mean. It's one of those gumball machine looking things, and it's got a load of things inside it with little things into. So I could always take the little things out and put other things in instead, but I need to get this to work, and I haven't figured out how yet. Well, that was 50p. Obviously, it doesn't come up on the channel very much, but in my kitchen, I have lots of old cool cereal boxes like Pokemon and Spider-Man. Well, I found these two, Cracker Jack cornflakes and Sugar Puffs, obviously before my time, but the lady wanted £1.50 each, so I went, yeah, go on then, give me the two. Bought this bundle. This came in a plastic bag. It was a £5. I really only wanted this because I don't know who this is with their roller skate feet. And I also wanted these little bits here. I have a Wolverine playset somewhere missing the figurines, and I think they might be the figurines that go with it, like a Mighty Max size thing. Also had this in there, which I think might be from Independence Day, like some minifigure from there. Had some Cable fella, I think his name's Cable. White Power Ranger, old school Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, load of little Power Ranger things. Yeah, bit gutted to pay a £5, but is what it is. Bought these 3 teddy bears. They were £1 each, which is a bit expensive, but I'm going to give this one to my friend because it's their birthday soon, so this is going to be part of their, like, didn't know it made noise, but that's kind of creepy. Yeah, kind of creepy. So yeah, that's going to be part of their birthday box. I'm sure they'll hate it and probably feed it to their dog. A nice, soft little toy. It is really, really soft. I know I shouldn't be buying more cuddly toys, but it was new with the tags. And then this one sold me on the whole deal because this is actually a Jurassic World soft toy. I guess this is like a baby blue, and it's soft and squidgy, very similar to that one there. Also bought this teddy for a friend of mine. This was £3, so this one teddy was as much as those 3. But I'm going to give that to my friend. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Bought 3 of these. These were 50p each. These were Crash Bandicoot face masks. On the top there it says full face covering folds down inside to make a half face covering. So I thought, oh, that's really cool. We can have Crash Bandicoot faces. I've actually looked at them. There's no full face covering. There's not. It's just the bottom. So that's a bit deceiving because it makes it look like, oh yeah, you got the whole thing, but no, you only actually get the mouth. Same fella had this. It's just like a little bit of cardboard. Obviously OG, and he just threw that in for nothing because he said, it's cardboard, mate. I don't think anyone else will want it. This was a bit of a random one. This was like a big box of just tat towards the end. I started flicking through. I saw this, which I think is like a Pokemon of some kind. And then these things, which are pretty cool looking, but I don't know what any of them are. Some of them look like they're Pokemon. Some of them look like they're trying to beat Howl's Moving Castle. Some of them are trying to rop off Kung Fu Panda. So yeah, I asked how much they were, and she said they were 20p each. So I said, oh, can I make a little pile? And I was trying to pick out what I wanted, and then she said, actually no, I want to sell it as a job lot. So I stopped looking, and she went, whole box for £2. Also had this Alton Towers bracelet in there, although it doesn't say Alton Towers, which is strange. This Star Wars sticker book. This assorted bunch of rubbish, like rubbers and just general... I don't know what this is. This is like some granny. She's either like flying or holding on. I don't know. And chap-made horsey thing. So yeah, I bought the whole box for £2. There was actual rubbish in there, like batteries and pens and just all sorts of other nonsense, which I threw out at the car boot. But yeah, that was £2. Bought this Ninjago set and this Spidey Amazing Friends. Asked him how much this is, and he said £4. Asked him how much this one was. He said £3, so it'd be 7 together. Went to pay him, and he was like, yeah, so that'll be £8. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, this is 5 and this is 3. So I went, would you take 7? And he said, yeah. So 7 it was. Bought these cool little pop-out cards. They were £1 each, but they are like wooden, and they pop out into nice little decorations. She also had a lot of wrapping paper, like proper nice stuff, that was 10p a sheet, so I bought a load of that. So, over to the second most expensive buy of the day. This was just all a big mess of these like crystals and little mini metal figurine things. I asked them how much they wanted, and they said individually or as a set, and I said, well, give me a price for both. Didn't speak very good English, so they said £15 for the whole set. I did offer them a tenner. They said no. In the end, I looked at it and thought, you know what, these are actually really pretty, nice little gemstones with miners and stuff like that. So I paid the £15. Turns out I've got more than like 30 of these up here, and then I've got like another assorted sort of 15, 20 separate things, as well as all these dodgy badges from some bowls club. So I'm quite happy with that. We won't talk about what we're going to use it for, but yeah, you can all imagine. Then this was the most expensive finds of the day. I really, really like these. So I've bought stuff like this at Comic-Cons before, but none as nice as this. They said they used to do... Oh, shit. Sorry, swore, didn't mean to. So yeah, I bought this Yeti fur for extra frost resistance. This was a tenner, and it's only when I was standing them up that I realised they've all got like much more expensive prices on the bottom. Hope I didn't break that. No, I didn't. That's okay. So we got this one, dark fey dust with like a little skull on the top, which is much nicer than the normal ones that I get. Dryad bark. He said that's like a tree person from like Lord of the Rings, or like a tree fairy of some kind. This one's really cute. It's a little nest. It has eggs in it. A little werewolf fur. And oh, I'm gonna smash all these, I'm sure. Enchanted wild flowers, and there are like little mini flowers in there. So that one was really cool. Was a little skull. Sea fairy jewels, and he said he picked them up from the beach. So they're like, what do you call that glass that you find on the beach? I forget now. Also had this fairy staff. Now this was the only one where the price was visible, and it wasn't some tag underneath. That one said £12 on it. Also had this one, wild flowers from Fairy Meadows. It's just fair flowers in a jar, really, isn't it, with flowers stuck on the outside, but it had 23 on the bottom. This bigger werewolf fur, soft but deadly. So I thought that was nice. Another Yeti fur, because again, one of these is going to be my my friend's birthday present. 26 on the bottom. So this one says something like 26. This one says 24. This one says 28. That one says 12. This one says 23. The others weren't priced. But yeah, he was selling the Yetis for a 10. This one for 8. This one was 8. This one was 12. This one was 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2. With his pricing, it came to £58. So we agreed on 50 for the lot. But I think they're really cool. I will be keeping the overwhelming majority of these. These will not be going anywhere. These are going to stay nicely on my... I'm going to put them on the shelf over there, I think, where it says Glastonbury and where the magic wand is. So yeah, I'm going to be keeping these, and hopefully he's going to be in touch and we're going to get more. Oh, and I bought this nice piece of gemstone from a lady for £2. Yeah. So that is today's haul video, guys. Sorry that it's a bit of a mixed bag. There are a few toys, but obviously not a huge amount. There's some weird stuff in there too. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. We'll catch you next time. Bye!